of aggression that you don't need to be having, because you can have it now, but if you wreck, you're done for the day.
And we are
Yeah.
live, and I will be right back.
Wait. Oh.
I told you I was gonna go take the trash out once I started the stream.
No. I just wanted the link to be put up.
Shit, I forgot about that. Hold on.
No. It's okay. I got it.
Alright, then I guess.
Yep. Sorry. Alrighty. Now it's the 22 from the 10 from the 56. This 10 looks like he's closing in. He's got a big head of steam on the 22 there. Here comes the 10 to the inside of the 22. This is for the race lead. Side by side, the 22 might try and fight it back, but no, he's gonna stick behind. Now 56, look at that run by the 56 there. Huge run. He's gonna get to the inside of the 22 here. Actually, no, the 22 is gonna cut him off, and here's the 4 Bailey Parker arriving on the scene. But now it's 56 slips up the racetrack. Here comes a 4. Whoa, almost contact there. Bailey Parker gets really close to the 56's corner panel, but he's going to be able to drive on by. Here comes Pole Sitter, break into the mix. After falling back on the outside, he's up here. And how about Monster, who's clawed his way into the top 10? Back up to the front. NASCAR fan starts to pull away from the 22 now. Will he have that long run speed that we've been talking about? Looks like he might be pulling. Yeah, he is pulling away from the 22 right now. Lap 17 out of 200 here.
You know, I was talking to this 10 yesterday. He seemed super eager for this race. He was constantly working on his knowledge of the track. And, you know, this 10 team, this entire 10 Mobile 1 team seems to be very quick and very quick to learn about these new tracks. And every time we come to a track the next week, they are super fast. And I am really not shocked to see how this 10 crew's up front.
But how 65 a monster? I hate to put it off topic, but so the 65 a monster started deep in the field, I believe like 21st or 22nd, and he has clawed his way up into 5th after just 18 laps. Beautiful effort from that 65 team.
That is incredible driving.
And here's the 4 looking to pass the 22, making a Matt Kenseth Racing 1-2 here. 5 Fords make up the top 5. And one of them's Team Penske. One of them's actually no, 2 of them are Team Penske. 2 of them are Matt Kenseth Racing, and 1 is Texas Motorsports. Right now, it's Matt Kenseth Racing leading the field here. Bailey Parker looking for a way around the 22. He's has a lot of racecraft in that Ford Ford. He might just wait patiently, wait for that opportunity to be open and pass the 22 when he gets a chance. And that's Celsius Ellsworth Ford. And Parker's got a run on the 22. Looks like he might take it into turn 3. He peaks low. He will. Bailey Parker underneath the 22 for second. And following behind is the 2's teammate, or the 22's teammate, rather, Commander Brick. Bailey Parker takes second. It
I
is
will
now a back
say Ford showed up today. They brought some fast cars. I don't know if it's aerodynamic or their engines, but Ford came up today and Ford is showing out. I mean, you look at the cars right now, Ford is dominating the top of the leaderboard.
That is very true, and they've been dominating it for a little while. Well, for I think all these laps that have been run here.
Yeah, Truex fan gave a good run at earlier on a couple of laps ago, but since then it's just been Fords at the top.
Yeah, well, actually, the 8 of Outlaw just broke inside the top 5 past the 65 of Monster. I think this is where we'll see tire management start to play into a factor, because the 8 easily passed the 65 off of turn 2. But let's see how everyone's run is going. Looks like Hero has been passed by both the 2 and the 4. And now the 4 is trying to chase down his teammate in the 10 of NASCAR fan. Yeah, I see the 4 not really building up much of a gap to the 2, but the 2 is just sitting right there. That's the pole sitter, Brick. Talking about Brick season, let's see where he is in points. Brick 5th in the standings right now, having a pretty good season like he did last season. I feel like he's gonna be a big championship threat when the chase comes along. I mean, same with Bailey Parker. I mean, he's been very consistent. 2 runner-up, I think 2 or 3 runner-up finishes this season. Still looking for that, still endlessly looking for that first win. And I think this is his perfect opportunity to get it today. But we're only 26 laps in, so who knows? Let's take a look through the field. As let's see where the nearest battle is. Looks like the 19 is trying to get around the 65. Hasn't made the move yet, but he's right there. And the 8's trying to pass the 22. So yeah, I think long run speed is going to start coming into effect now, because now the 22 is dropped back to the 8, and the 65 is dropped back to the 19 as he goes to the inside here, bringing the 97 with him. And you see that outside is not the preferred line here, as Monster tries to get a good exit off the corner, but it's just impossible to get a good exit out of turn 2. See, now he's gonna lose the spot to Connor and maybe even Aiden Walker as he goes through here. Looks like Bailey Parker really hasn't caught up to the 10. The 10's been holding his ground ever since he took the lead. Let's take a look back through further in the field where there is a battle. See Mark, Patrick, and Craig. Craig Popgris talking about Craig Popgris. First career Fantasy Cup Series start, and it's at the Fanta 600. I feel like that is one of the best events to make your debut in the Fantasy Cup Series, in my opinion. But he's kind of losing out right now. Oh, we got pit stops. The 12 of Patrick Miller looks like he's coming in right there. And Brandon Beal's also in. So is the 13 of Daniel Boyle. So I think this is where we see the first cycle of pit stops happening. See, Jaden is also in. Kreutz looks like Jaden might have smacked the wall. 97 stays out. But mostly everybody coming in, and you got to be careful on this entry because it goes from not very bank to flat, so it's gonna be something to watch out for. But the 2 has stayed out, and there's the 10 off pit road. Now where's his teammate Bailey Parker? Looks like Bailey Parker was just coming in there, getting 4 fresh Goodyear tires, as is everybody else. So now this is where strategy really comes into play. I mean, these guys are going to need some good stops, not only good stops, but good strategy if they want to win this race. See, almost 3 wide off pit road, nickname backing out of it. Wise move from him. Kenyon and Thunder side by side off pit road. Kenyon will get the spot, but he is a little bit damaged from that first wreck. And so now let's see who's the leader. I believe it might be the 10 from the 13. Gonna have to see once everybody gets across the line here. Checking out the ticker. Unsure of who's the leader yet. Actually, it's saying it's the 3. But I'm not too sure about it. Yep, it is I was correct. It is the 10. Now he's got almost a 2-second gap to the 13. So NASCAR fan has led the most laps here. 3 lead changes in this race. And just 34 laps in. Looks like NASCAR fans got a little bit of lap traffic up here. That's Jaden, who was fixing his damage on pit road. But it's unsure of how his performance will be. Now we got a big group of cars battling here. For Vice Phillies fan, there's a big crossover on Slinky there. And they continue to battle up here. See the 25 Thunder also getting involved in the mix. He's going to cut right in front of Slinky. Now Slinky and Kenyon side by side behind. Now 23, I believe, is on older tires, so he's got to defend for his life. But the gap between NASCAR fan and Daniel Boyles has grown, and I guess it will continue to grow because those 2 are on older tires relative to the rest of the field that pitted later. Big battle here. See a 32 of EXO up into the top 10. So is Landon. Patrick Miller being passed by his teammate in the 22. Looks like the gap has kind of went down, right? As we've seen right now. BP, what are your thoughts on this first pit cycle?
I'm really thinking that this is going to be an interesting race. The pit cycle seemed to be nice and fun. Like the teams make a mistake and it costs them, but not as much as you would think. And so they're enjoying it, but they're being serious at the same time. So if you just make a pit stop, you just run with the flow, you don't go outside the flow. It's going to stay nice, good race. But I will be interested to see if a team gambles and decides to go out of their way for a pit stop and see if the results can get them towards the front.
See, we've seen that with guys short pitting like Brandon Beal and Daniel Boyles, but they are on older tires, so this is gonna kind of make them not make them very fast, but it does gain them track position. But you got to go either track position or fresher tires to get more track position. So, but also you gotta think that these guys are coming from the back, the guys that short pitted, so they want all the track position they can get. So their crew chiefs make them come in early and get that track position like we see here. And with how big the tire fall off is, I think that's going to be the big difference maker. Aiden Walker underneath Brandon Beal there.
I will say though, you look at the guy who just won this past race, the 74,
Oh, yep, the 74
and
of
you
Kyle.
think about they have nothing to lose. Kyle has nothing to lose. He's already won a race, and he's towards the top, or he's at the top of the points. So you make a little gamble if you're your crew chief, and you make the gamble early so that way you have plenty of time to get it back if it doesn't work. But think about it. You've seen it in the past, you've seen it in other series. Example, in IndyCar, you pit 3 laps earlier than everybody else. Tire fall off, doesn't work because the track changes just a little bit in temperature. Now you're at the front, you pit with other people, now you're running towards the front. That's all it takes in here in Fanta. A slight pit stop 1 lap earlier or 1 lap later can change the entire race. You pull out and you stay out for as long as you can. A caution comes out, you're at the front. The 74 Kyle can make that decision now because he's won a race, he's at the top.
Yep, right. And as you see, that it makes a big difference because some guys are getting flown by, like some guys are getting really past here, like the 4 and the 93 and the 8. They just flew by the 13 and the 14 who were gambling on short pitting. 93 is looking underneath the 4. His car has gotten way faster since that pit cycle. And you're also gonna see some guys experimenting with other lines, like the 90. You saw the 93 there. There he went to the middle. 4 went to the bottom, and the 93 is trying to pass the 4. Gets to the inside. The 4 is gonna be on the outside, and the 93 I think has an advantage. And the 93 will get the spot. But the 4, will he fight back? He's right on the back bumper, but I'm not sure. 93 looks like he's just got the faster car. And remember how all those Fords were so fast and all of them were in the top 5? That is broken up now. So
I,
now it's
I do.
yep. And here's the 4 back to the inside of the
I
94.
wonder I wonder here if Fords have a great one like short run car, like between the start of a run and the end of it. For one run, they're fast, but when they start another one, they're just not fast. So I wonder if Ford has found a way to where their engine is great for only 35 laps or their arrow, whatever. They're great for 35 laps, but after that first pit stop, then they're not good. So I'm interested to see if a caution comes out and it rebunches everybody and it resets them, how will those Fords do?
That will be interesting to watch as the gap between NASCAR fan and BP has closed up a lot. Like it was almost at 2 seconds between first and second. Now it's at just over a second. Aiden Walker behind the 8 of Outlaw. Outlaw is one of the most experienced drivers in the series, and he has not had a great season thus far. But I think he does. Him and Mark, they're. I feel like they're the best at these older tracks. These older tracks with older asphalt. They just know how to handle it. And also super speedways as well. That's their best. I feel like that's their best tracks. And but Outlaw, I'd say he's having a really good run tonight. But now the gap is within a second, and we might see another lead change. Because BP is within striking distance, and now we are 1-4 through this race. And wow, it's taken half an hour for these first 52 laps. That's how you know it's gonna be a long race.
It's going to show right now. These drivers cannot make any mistakes because it's a long one. And if you make mistakes early.
I do agree.
After about halfway, that's when, if I'm crew chief, that's when I tell my driver we're going to figure it out. But at halfway, that's when our mood changes and we're pushing, where everything's got to be top notch, no mistakes. We're going to get in the flow of the first half. Second half, we're going to give it our all, because that right there is how you win this race.
Great analogy, and that also is a great strategy as well. And you can see the 4 really closing in on the 10 there, like probably within striking distance. And the 4 with that 3/10 now goes to 2/10, or now 1/10. And he is just so much better through all the corners, and even on exit right here, he's got a bigger on the 10. And I mean, good job to the 10, but I think it was inevitable that he was gonna lose the lead to the 4 here. He got himself way in front by pitting earlier, but I'm not sure if that was gonna work out in the long run. And ultimately, it didn't, and that's gonna allow the 4 to get the lead here. NASCAR fan backs off. I think he's gonna let him go here because he knows the 4's got the faster car. And now Bailey Parker to the lead. Outlaw now to the inside. So is Aiden Walker. See, like one pass can bring everybody else up to that driver who's being passed, and they can get passed as well. See, not to 93. Oh, he backed off right there. That's weird. I guess he didn't want to. You're gonna see that also. You're gonna see drivers backing off for each other, having patience, and giving it up because they don't want to burn their stuff up. But I'd say also, like you said, by the time you get to that halfway point, it's go time. And we may see a caution on the next pit stop, but it's unknown. But like I say, every race, expect the unexpected. So
You
now,
know, you think about the 4 this year. The the 4 this year has been at the front a lot, has gotten so close to his maiden victory here. I wonder what his thoughts are, like his feelings right now, the crew chief's feelings right now, as they're going around the track, because he's in the lead of the biggest race of the season. Other than Daytona, this right here is a great big race, and it must feel so odd and so captivating for him, because right now he is at the front of the field in the biggest race, debatable, in the biggest race, and without a win yet. If this could be the night for him, that would be a special one.
Could be.
and looks like multiple cars in. You see I think the 10 came in early, and so did the 14 and the 13. But the
We're
4 and
still
the
out on the
93
track.
has stayed out.
You know what?
Where's the who? Never mind. 65 staying out. Looks like the 4 and the 93 will come in. 25 is going to come in as well. And the 10 of NASCAR fan is out of pit road. So let's see how this gamble works for him. Let's see how he does here. See the 13 pushing the 56 way up the racetrack. He's into the wall. And the 10 goes spinning up down the front straightaway. And he's gonna get he barely was missed by the 14, but that's gonna trap multiple cars a lap down, maybe even the entire field. Depending on who stayed out.
Wow. This right here is what I'm talking about with aggression. Aggression is good until it doesn't go good.
In the first caution on lap 62. Wow. Let's see who's not a lap down. That's the real question. Well, the 65, I'm not sure. Let's see. Well, all these guys have to go around the pace car, the ones that just pitted. So the guys that just pitted stay out now. But how will this affect the lineup? That's the question. Jeez, that just shook everything up. Let's take a replay and see what happened. There's a single car spin down the front straightaway that brought out this caution. Looks like the 56, he's going to get a tap from the 13, gets moved up the racetrack. And I believe he hits the wall right about here. So yeah, he hits the wall. Kind of like we saw in practice, and the 10 gets into him and spins out. And then, oh my gosh! The 14 had to hit the wall, or else he was going to pile into the 10.
Alright,
That could have been so much worse.
Alright.
Riding aboard with the 10 here.
What'd I miss?
Ooh.
Oh.
I think we need to see the 14's view of that. That was wild. And remember, the 10 had just come off pit road. Oh my goodness. Wow. But who's all in the lead lap? That's the question that's being asked here.
What happened while I was gone?
So during pit cycle, so the second cycle, NASCAR fan just got out of pit road. Truex fan got shoved up the track by Daniel Boyles, hit the wall out of turn 4. NASCAR fan hit him and spun. So that's gonna screw up the lineup. So. Well, wow. I think this race off pit road is going to determine the free pass car. And Moff is down pit road, and he's just sitting there for some reason. Not sure if that's a mechanical failure or not. No, he just came to pit road, and then the caution came out, and then, yeah, he's just sitting there.
Was he too fast entering?
I don't know. He was just sitting there. But that's not good for the 75.
Did not mean to do that.
It looks like it's the 8 who gets off pit road first, followed by actually no, that's
46.
But the 46 was 41st. Multiple laps down. So I think it's gonna be the 8 that gets the free pass. And there's the 8. He's gonna be ahead of the 25 and 93. So lap 64 out of 200, and things just got interesting. Commander Brick is going to be back to the lead, but because of wreck during pit stops.
We got quite a few Fords up here.
Yeah, that is true. Now these guys have to go by the 46.
Which 46 is
He is 2 laps down in
With-
41st.
with hopefully no problems.
I don't think there is going to be a problem. Looks like everybody's going to get by here pretty good.
Can't wait to see how good of a restart this is gonna be.
Everyone's in the right spots, but there's a 75 finally coming off pit road. I don't think he's gonna. Is he even gonna make it to the green flag?
I don't know.
He's
He's gonna have to
2
drive.
laps down.
He's gonna have to drive fast enough to get back to the rest of the field.
Yeah, but he's gonna be back there either way. So that's basically race ruin for the 75 there.
Now, who gets the free pass?
Looks like the 8 from what I see here. Yes, the 8 gets the free pass.
Look at Craig Popkris. He's up here.
Yeah, Craig Popkris' first career start up inside the top 10.
Bringing him and his own team up to the front of the field.
That's good. That's a feel good story for you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, pace car is off.
It's
And
going
Outlaw
to
will
be
get the free pass.
It's gonna be the Fords of Brick and Monster coming to the green flag for the restart.
Green flag.
Looks like Monster got a bit of a jump on the restart.
And he's still side by side with the 8 there.
Here comes Brick on the inside.
3 wide further back. You see Truexman in the middle of that, and it is a hornet's nest back here.
Oh,
Whoa, almost contact with a 93 there. Oh, and they make contact. Around goes the 4 in the front straightaway.
12 into the wall.
And a big crash. The 11 hits hard. And a big crash on the front straightaway, and that is heartbreaking for the 4 Bailey Parker. He had such a good race going tonight. But I do think that the 25 gets the free pass now. But the pace car's got to pass him.
Are there some guys pitting?
I believe so. Pace car's got to go up and pass him, though. So, yeah, we'll have to see. I think Thunder is in prime position. Thunder's in prime position for the free pass now, because I think he just got the free pass out of the race back. Yes, he did. So 25. But let's check on the replay first before we look at any of the pit stops in the free pass fight. Let's check and see what happened to the 4 off of turn 4.
Yeah, so you gotta feel bad for BP. Considering how many
like
times he has come close to a win, this just hurts even more.
Yeah, I could tell when the 93 was getting behind him like that, that was not going to end up good. So yeah, it looks like the 93 tried to make a hole in the middle, but it just was not there. He just gets into the forest corner panel and cannot get off. And then they get into the 12. The 12 had nowhere to go.
4 turns.
And then hard into the outside wall goes to 4. And then the 11, oh, that's a big hit by the 11.
The
That's
20
that's Billy,
The
that's
21
Billy Parker's
almost
teammate.
21 almost rammed his own teammate.
I believe he did because he did get some damage. But wow, heartbreaker for the 4. And we're gonna have to take another replay. What I say? Expect the unexpected, and that's exactly what we got. Here's the onboard of the 4. Oh, we got hit hard by the 11 there. Wow.
I was gonna expect the unexpected. However, as much as I hate to say it, when it comes to BP, it's pretty much expected at this point, considering how many times he has tried to come close to a win.
Looks like a 2-tire stop for the 25. Let's see if he gets the free pass off of pit road.
22 gonna get ahead of him? Where is he?
He's right behind the 56. But I think he just got it. Because the 78's on the lead lap, so is the 45. So I think the
we don't
25
know that for sure. The 22, I'm pretty sure the 22 is a lap down, ain't he?
he
Or did he just
is,
get
but he's
back?
behind the oh wait.
22 is ahead of the
Oh.
25. Hero probably, I think, might get the free pass.
I believe that might be the case as well. But I guess we could say cautions breed cautions, and
Mhm.
that was the first big one of the race. But it's gonna be
Probably,
the 97 as the leader.
probably, I believe, for the first time this season. He's up there in the lead.
But are we going green this time by?
Yes, we are. Oh,
No,
no,
we're
we're
not.
not. Yeah, 22 is gonna get the free pass. Jeez. 25 almost. 25 was so close to getting it.
But what about the wait? No, the 5's not up there. So yeah, you're right.
So we're gonna have. Oh,
Yeah, Zach with the hood cut off. So is Walker there?
so we got. So we got our first and second. We got team owner and driver.
And then another team owner behind. And to be honest, like Kenyon said in Radioactive, I don't think we're done with Rex yet.
No, there is no way that we are done with them. For a 200 lap race, you can probably. I mean,
Wait a second.
huh?
Is that what is the 68 doing up here? That car has no hood.
I don't know. Beats me.
Wow. But anyway, it's gonna be the 97 from the 28.
28 on the outside and his boss on the inside.
And the 4 of the in the 11 are the only DNFs from that accident. Here we go. Restart number 2.
And here we go. Green flag back out in the air. Even start for the 97 and 28.
Whoa, that 68 is really holding up some guys on the top there.
Oh, they're 3 wide.
Oh, whoa, contact!
Oh,
And
there
around
we go.
goes the 63, landed down the back straightaway. 19 is also involved, and he gets
Oh!
collected by the 74.
Hot air.
And he's up
Oh!
and over.
Almost up and over. And who's going to lead it back? Brick gets it.
The 2. And that was all because the 68 was up there with no hood. Wow. I'm not even sure why he was up there anyway.
I don't know either.
Wow. But now the 25 is in prime position for the free pass again. That's the fourth caution today.
Hopefully his pick crew doesn't screw him over.
But who's the next car in line that's a lap down? Looks like the 40, so he's just got to beat the 40. Everyone's coming to pit road again. Let's take a replay of what happened on the back straightaway. But wow. Kenyon said we weren't done with Rex, and I think he was right. See, the 25 makes an evasive maneuver to get by the 68 there. The 63 doors the 32 out of the way, and then the 63 gets into the 15. They all go up in the wall. And then the ricochet off the wall just bounces right into the 19. Nowhere for him to go. 19 spinning in the middle of the track. Oh, gets hit by the points leader, the 74 of Kyle. And he's going to go up and over.
Oh, he did? Oh, he did?
That's the second flip for Dudes Castro Neves this season. First one coming at Phoenix.
Dude's current season, not really the performance he wanted to continue after a stellar season 6. Now let's see.
I think the 25 actually did get ahead of the 40 there. Yes, he did. So 25 will finally get the free pass. But the 68, he's getting wrist damage repair. So hopefully we don't have another wreck like that on the restart.
97 is leader. Was he the first off pit road?
I believe he was, but the 74 wasn't. He got collected in the wreck.
Is he coming back down?
Oh, I guess he might. Probably for the damage. Is he coming back down? Yes, he is. So thankfully, he won't be a factor in that. Showing the 32 ahead of the 10, ahead of the 25, but I don't think that's right. Yeah, 25 is a free pass car. Now it's showing it. So let's see how many DNFs are in the how many cars are DNF now. Looks like the 7, 19, the 4, and the 11. But I think with a without a damaged car up here, up in the front, I think things should get calmer now. Hopefully.
Dude, again, Craig has been having a good performance today. He's 4th right now.
It's true, but is 4th really where you want to be here?
No.
Oh boy.
And it looks like Moff is holding up the rest of the guys.
Not anymore, but they got to get past him. That's not going to go over well.
Yep,
but it really doesn't matter. If you think about it, it really doesn't matter, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, I have a feeling Moff is about to wreck somebody.
But anyway, here we go. 25 will be the free pass car.
97 and 2.
Green flag.
Yeah, looks like a 2
2 gets
gets
a
the Better
Really good
advantage
jump.
with help.
And here comes the rest of the field. Looks like they won't be a factor towards everybody else. But now it's Brick back to the front. And oh boy, Zach is back on the inside. And we got cars coming to pit road. That's a 28. Oh gosh. Oh, and the 74 gets turned. And that's a 97 coming on a pit road as well. And the 28. Goodness.
Yep, and that's how the 97 gets screwed over of a win today.
But why did he come to pit road though? Looks like this. Yeah, you see the 74 big damage there. I'm just not sure why he would come to pit road. Free pass car at the line is the 23. We have to take another look at the incident there. But it started with the 97 trying to pit for some reason. And I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why he would pit. Let's check the replay.
We have to keep an eye on the 74.
Yeah, we're just gonna see when the 97 pitted, and then we're gonna see what actually caused the incident. So yeah, here's the 97 for some reason coming to pit road, along with I believe the 22 as well. Actually, no, it's the 28. And then the 74. Where's the 74 even at? Oh, he was already spinning. Oh my goodness.
Who spun the
That's
10 then?
The 10 was actually the first one spinning. And it looks like he got some help from the 93 there. Yup, looks like the 10 gets some help from the 93. That's his second spin of the day, and I think the last one, because, oh my gosh. Huge hit by the 74 there. All four wheels up off the ground for the 10 there. And that's his day over. Fifth caution of the
And
day.
the 97 is coming in yet again.
But the thing is, if he does get in front of the 2, he will get the free pass. Because he was not involved in the incident, and he literally just got lapped.
It's not showing him a lap down.
Now it is. Because the 2 passed the 97 and the 28 when they were coming on the pit road. And keep this in mind, we're only 20 laps shy from halfway. Looks like the 90 is going to get a better pit stop. And the 28, actually the 28 just beat the 97, so that's going to get the 28 the free pass. The big turn of events here. Hopefully we can get a good green flag run soon enough. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think we got a couple of new DNFs.
Yeah, that's a 10 and the 74.
Also, wait, hold on. Go back up to the start of the lap cards. Okay, I thought it showed a 97 in front there for a second. I was like, wait, what? The 28 got out of him.
Yeah, so the 28 is the first car lap down because remember he beat the 97 off pit road. And the 68, I'll tell you, if he gets involved in one more wreck, he's done for the day. Because that car is beat up to say the least. And everyone's got to be careful by getting around him.
So it will be the 90 and the 2 coming to the green flag.
And the free pass car will be the 28 of nickname. Green flag. And the 2 gets a way better jump off the restart. That's the second time he's got a good jump off the high side. And that 68 starting to stack everybody up on that outside. Hopefully no one turns him. If no one goes 3 wide, they all should get around him pretty easily. Oh no, not again. Oh boy. Why are they pitting? The 28 just came. The 97, the 99 just I have no idea what's going on. But the 90 is trying to get around the 51. And the 78's in the picture now. Yeah, the 97, the 28, and the 99 just pitted once again. I do not know what's going on with those guys. But their crew chiefs are going home for the rest of the season.
Legit after the 28 got the free pass.
Yeah, I mean, don't you should probably find that weird, right?
Yeah, I do find that weird.
And 97 pitted as well. Remember the 97 was the first one that got himself in that situation of pitting. It's the 51 getting real squirrely with the 90 there. As he goes to the inside, Craig Popgris having a really good run today. And how about Kenyon, who was the first caution in this race, is now up to 18th and in the free pass spot if there's another caution. Actually, I think it's the oh yeah, actually no, it's the 40. So Kenyon's battling the 40 for that free pass position. And we're 15 laps shy from halfway.
Are those 3 guys back out on track yet?
Yes they are. And how about honorable mention? How about Mark up here? He started way further back, and he's made his way into the top 10 amidst all the chaos.
Yeah, imagine if he wins 2 back-to-back crown jewels.
That would be crazy. And Jessica, who wrecked in practice, one of the cars that wrecked in practice, up to 2nd. And look who's following her, the 24 of Josh. He's looking to the inside. Big battles here as the 2 just continues to pull away. And the 78 is going to pass the 24. The 25 going underneath the 3 once again. 3 tried to cut him off.
Yeah, 3 tried going underneath the 24.
And now that 55 and the Casey Mears National Guard paint scheme trying to hunt down that 2 Commander Rick. As we're just over 10 laps shy from halfway. And it's taken an hour to get to this point as well.
Mm-hmm.
My brain might be fried by the end of this one. But we got an elite set of drivers up in this top 10 here. We got Brick, Jessica, Quad, Josh, Thunder, Mark, Craig, who's in his first start.
Yeah, we could already throw Craig. We could already go throw Craig into this list, despite it being his first start.
Hero and Quadruped. If not an elite top 10, then an elite top 5 for sure.
Definitely an elite top 5. Which looks like the top 4 about to reconnect.
Yeah, looks like the 55 is gaining in some ground on the 2 there. Here comes the 24 on the 78. He's got a bit of a run. I don't think he's going to take it, though. And they are catching a lap car. That's a 63 of Landon.
24, trying to go to the inside of the 78.
Oh, looks like he's almost there. Tried to get there, but couldn't quite do it. Josh, obviously, this is the 5th race of the season out of the 6 he can attend, and he's trying to make the most of it. He's trying his hardest to get by the 78 right now. Obviously, Josh won Rockingham. And being a part-time car, that's a very great honor to have. Obviously, he's driving that car full-time next season. I feel like he's going to make a lot of that out of that car.
Mm-hmm.
And the 55 has indeed closed up to the 2. 55 has gone winless ever since, I mean, when did
Season
she
5,
last win?
Richmond, I believe. No, season.
No, that was Monster. Monster won Richmond.
Weren't there 2 Richmond races in season 5?
Was there?
I'm pretty sure there was, because I know.
No, it was Michigan. It was Michigan, I think. Yeah, Michigan.
Michigan?
Yeah, Michigan when she passed Kenyon. Wait, no, or was that Kenyon who won? I don't know, but she definitely won season 5.
Kenyon won Michigan. Jessica won Richmond. I remember there being 2 Richmond races. So yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, but either way, Jessica, even though she won the championship in last season, she hasn't won ever since season 5. So she's definitely looking to break that winless streak. As they go by the 93, who's just come off pit road.
Yeah, they're 55, hoping not to have a championship hangover.
Although that's what her season's kind of looking like so far. That 93 is hauling the mail.
Mm-hmm.
That might be a signal of pit stops, possibly. I don't know. You haven't gone many laps on this green flag run, so probably not. Oh, here comes a 24 trying to pass the 78 once again. Oh, it's really tight. I think he's going to get there. No, he can't get there. He's going to try and send it in. That 24 is having he's fast. He has a fast car, but he just cannot make passes. That's his problem. As we're now going to be 2 laps shy from the halfway mark. Here's Josh underneath the 78 once again. Can he finally get around him?
Gonna try.
Side by side, I think he's going to get him this time. And he, I think, will. Thunder coming in with a full head of steam there. He's also going to pass the 78. Using his teammate. Quad trying to build up a run on the outside. It's not going to work, though.
55 trying to hold on to the 2.
Looks like she's fading, though. Fading quickly. As we are now at the halfway point for the Fanta 600. So from this point on, race is official.
And it took us like, what, an hour?
Yeah. Over an hour and 15. So this might take 2 hours and 30 minutes at the finish here. I mean, maybe less if it goes green the whole way, but definitely 2 hours. So we still got just under 100 laps to go. Kind of reminds me of the Southern 500, a long race at Darlington. I'll tell you what, I did one in iRacing a while ago, and I was absolutely burnt up at the end of the race. That race really taught me what is it? What's the word? Dang it, I can't find. My head's kind of scrambled right now. I can't really find the vocab, but Oh, there we go. It really taught me what endurance is. Endurance, and this race is also going to be about endurance, and it really has been. Because if you're good at the first half of the race, that doesn't matter. You need to be good in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
That's really been the difference maker so far.
That's what we're gonna need to start seeing the good in some of these drivers.
Yep, that's why this is a crown jewel and why it's such a long race.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Walker underneath, trying to get underneath his boss and possibly his teammates because he's on fresher tires. Jessica looks like she's kind of reeled in the two.
He keeps on reeling in and fading.
Looks like Jessica just cannot stay behind the two. It's like she gets tight. She gets really tight when she's behind the two.
93 going low on the 25 back there.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna get past him though. That's what we're gonna have to check. Oh, the 55's got to run. She's gonna be taking it. Here we go, side by side for the race lead, heading down to turn one. And Jessica's gonna throw it into the corner. So is Brick, but I think Jessica's got the advantage here. They're side by side, door to door off of the corner. And Jessica clears the number two. She's got the lead. Oh, and I believe they're coming into pit road. Jessica
Go.
and Brick coming to pit road.
Joss is staying out.
Yup, so is the 25 Thunder. Aiden Walker on those fresher tires, he's staying out. Let's see when they pit. I think they're coming in now. Actually, no, they're staying out another lap.
Well, Aiden
The
got.
3 and the 40 come in.
Aiden has fresher tires, so. Are these
That's going to change after this pit cycle. Yeah, and he's trying to get around the 24. Obviously, no hood on that car whatsoever. Do we got a caution? Oh, we got a caution! Caution is out. Caution is on the speedway. And we're trying to locate where the incident is. But wow, that is going to change everything. Once again, the 24 is the leader. Oh my goodness. Where's the incident even at?
We're gonna have to rewind.
I'm trying to look for cars with damage. I think the 62 had damage, I believe. But why was the caution out? Hold on, we're gonna go back over here. And hold on. Just typing a radioactive real quick.
Mm.
And let me rewind. See when it was green and when it turned to caution.
There it is.
So right there. So we gotta see who caused it. Oh, the 62 got dumped into the wall by what looks like the 65. And yep, that is exactly the case. Oh, he got ran up he got ran up the track by one Canadian, then he got turned by another. Actually, I think he was trying to get on a pit road and the 65 wasn't ready for it. And he turned him around. By either way, that's what caused the caution. But now, let's see who gets the free pass. Because that's going to be the main question. because now the field is all shaken up. So now this looks like the 17 is a first stop pit road, but he's not on the lead lap. So that puts 7 cars on the lead lap. And Jessica gets the race off pit road. Actually, no, I think she's a lap down.
Yeah, there's 7 cars on the lead lap, and
So we're gonna have to decide
much to
whether
the
we should.
surprise of nobody, Craig is one of them.
Yeah,
Talk about an underdog performance of the ages.
for sure. But is it 25 the leader? Actually, no, the 24 is. So I have a question for you, Connor.
Hmm.
Should I take a lap out of all these 7 drivers in the lead lap? Because to give everyone else the wave around. Because there's the policy of taking laps away from not many cars on the lead lap, but I just want you to give your verdict. Hello?
I'm thinking. I say
Well, I mean, if we did take a lap away from all these guys, then drifting strikers would be the free pass.
yeah, take a lap off of them.
Okay.
Yellow.
Yellow.
The only thing the lead lap cars are gonna have to worry about is trying to get through this mess.
For sure. Let's hope that they find a way somehow. Because now these guys gotta let him go. And I believe they just did that. Oh, but the rest of the field is not having the best of times, though. So the 24, 25, 78, 51, 22, 8, and 65 will all have a lap taken from them to get everyone else on the lead lap.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there they are.
Yep. Who else did I need to unlap?
8, 78, and 6. No, you put down 65.
Yeah.
Crap. Who was the other one?
We'll have to see in a second. But Quack Boy's
22.
going for the race lead. Oh, 22. Okay. Wait. Was it this way? Okay, yeah. Oh, the 25 slots in right behind, gets in behind the 22 there, and gets onto the bottom.
So who did this give the
20
lead to?
The quad. This would give the lead to quad. And I believe Drifting Strikers would also have the free pass. So your top three is the 78, the 22, and the 25.
Which we're probably gonna give one more lap for that to sort out.
Here comes the 25 with a run on the 22. He's gonna get there. Big dive by that 25, and the 22 is also gonna overdrive the corner. Can the 25 make the pass? He's almost clear. 22 got clear. I think we have a caution. Yeah, we have a caution. Big damage to the 26 of Floppa. Actually, no, there's no caution on the racetrack. But he's got to get down to the apron, or else he's going to be a factor to these leaders.
He's gonna get down to the aprons safely.
And not affect any of the leaders. Well, let's check a quick replay to see what happened to that 26. Checking it here. So it looks like the incident happened in turn 4 because I saw. Oh no!
It was a backstretch.
Yeah, backstretch.
Did he come down on the 62?
I believe so, but we're gonna have to get a better angle. Yeah, he did. That was the 26's fault. Self-inflicted there. And boom! Hard hit into the inside wall. And for some reason, there was no caution for that, but I guess that's just the way the game was thinking. To not throw caution, so no caution.
As the 78 still leads over the 22 and 25.
And I'd say, not to be biased or anything, but what a strong run by that 25. I mean, he was in 30th at one point earlier in this race, and now he's up to 3rd, trying to challenge for 2nd. And he's been dying to get a win because it's been so long. And now he's trying to get 2nd from the 22 there. Here comes the 51, the 24 arriving on the scene as well. And the 25 will get 2nd place. And there's a 26 still on the apron of the racetrack. He's got to pull into pit road. And looks like is he staying on the racetrack?
There's no way this is allowed.
Yeah. This is going to be a DQ for the 26 for sure. He's just stayed out on purpose, and he's putting smoke on the racetrack.
Which is
So
clearly...
26 has been disqualified. That is a complete no-no.
Yeah, not allowed to do that.
I guess, I don't know, showing his displeasure that the caution wasn't brought out? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that was. But anyways, the 78 leads with the 25, and Craig Popchris to 3rd. And Floppa, is he still on the racetrack? Are you kidding me? If he stays out, I might have to throw the caution. Because this is going to affect somebody at one point.
I just hit my head on the microphone. Sorry about that.
I guess he didn't get the... DQ means he's got to bring it down pit road. And he's just staying out on the racetrack.
What the hell is he doing?
I have no idea. I'm going to bring out the caution. That is embarrassing. I mean, why would you do that? Seriously.
Simple answer. Dude's really pissed off that there wasn't a caution.
Wow. And now caution is out once again.
It's gonna be a stern talk from the officials after the race. I'll tell you that much. We see there's quite a couple of people in Radioactive saying that they want to see the Floppa get suspended.
Oh, and what is this car doing on pit road? There we go. Finally, he reset it. Yeah, that's gonna be a talk with that. Yeah, there's definitely that incident is definitely gonna be looked at.
Floppa's really gonna be the talk of the race for sure after this.
And the 26 has been called to the hauler by the Fanta officials. But let's take a replay. Let's take one more time to check and see what to fill you in on what's going on here. So here's when the incident happened. The 26. He comes down right in front of the 62. 62 obviously doing nothing wrong. And the 26 he wrecks. There's no caution for it. And then he sits just keeps going on the racetrack, putting smoke and oil down on the racetrack for about 2-3 laps. And this is
Smoke,
after I DQ'd him as well.
smoke, oil, all types of debris and shit.
That's definitely going to be looked at after the race.
I can just expect the outrage is gonna be if from the fans if not the
Yeah,
right
that's
punishment isn't given to Floppa.
and that just screwed all the leaders from having a clean green flag run. So instead, now they got to be bunched up and get to go to another restart.
Mm-hmm. And it seems to me that, but you know what? Considering how good of a run the outside has on a restart, this might be good. This might be good news for Craig.
I mean, we saw it too get massive jumps on the restarts, but I
51 got
still
quite
don't.
a jump right behind it too as well on those restarts.
I really still don't get what the 26 was doing there.
Dude decided, you know what? I'm gonna wreck somebody and just stay out and put smoke, oil, and debris on the track. I don't get it either.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be looked at by the officials for sure. I mean, how I don't get he has a lot of nerve to do that. That's all I'm going to say.
Probably compare this to what Josh Williams did back in Atlanta in real life.
Oh yeah, that's probably worse, to be honest with you.
Well, Floppa didn't park his car on the front stretch.
Oh yeah, and he was still going with smoke, like probably as a protest. That's gonna be the hot topic for a little bit. And going green this time by. Hopefully we don't see any of that the rest of the race. Maximilian getting past. He's a lap down. And the 92 will be the free pass car. That's Zawolf in the 92. Making his first start in the season. And here we go. Time for restart number 6 or 7, I believe.
God knows how many restarts we've had up to now.
Yeah, it's like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
But here we go. 92 is the free pass car. And it'll be the 78 and the 51 side by side in this restart. Green flag. Even start off the line. 51 might be at a disadvantage here on that outside line.
Yep, Hero's falling off a bit.
Yep, and here comes a 25 to the inside, trying to steal the race lead away.
Help him his teammate. Not teammate, driver.
And the 25 of Thunder to the race lead. And the 24 follows. Look at Drifting Strikers, who's a lap down, got the free pass, and now he's up to third. So now 25 leads from the 24 of Josh. Almost Rebels Racing trying to get their only their second win of the season, but Thunder's still got a long way to go. We're gonna be 20 laps away from 3/4 through this race. And look, and now we can take a deep breath and talk about the race here.
Yep. Oh, jeez, Craig's foot fell back a bit.
Yeah, because he was on the outside line at the restart, and like I said at the beginning of the race, the outside is not where you want to be. Jessica getting around the 5 of Legends. 5 of Legends has had a pretty up and down day too. He got some damage at one point, had to repair that, but he's been running top 10 most of the way. But here comes the 24 on his boss, the 25. To the inside goes Josh. Trying to take the lead away from the 25. And Thunder falling back on that outside line. He's trying to get back to the inside. He's got to let a lot of guys go, though, if he wants to get on that inside line. I believe he's going to have to cut in front of the 23. Looks like he will. But now the new race leader is the 24. And the 23 to the inside of the 25. Oh, that door closed up quick. Now it's Josh leading by a 10th and a half over Drifting Strikers and Quadruped, who's made his way up into the top 5. How about that for that team? 23-7.
Mm-hmm.
The top 5 have all closed up to each other. And the 40 looks like he's got a little bit of a run on the 24 there. Can't quite make anything of it. He's trying his best though. Now 23 to the inside of the 25 into turn 3. That hole's going to close up quickly. And here comes the 40 to the inside of the 24. Possible lead change here. Drifting Strikers clears the 24, and he will have the race lead. Quadruped to Josh's inside as well.
Here comes the 25 back up here.
Whoa, the 23 almost made contact with that 25 into turn 3, but Jessica got to the inside.
Boston
25
side by side yet again.
25 back up to third. And Josh clears Jessica off the turn 2. Now it's Drifting Strikers and Quadruped up at the front. And what a Fanta 600 this has been. Tons of action in this race, and I'm sure this race is going to be making up for the 2 previous ones.
Mm-hmm.
'24's got a big run. The 25, you saw the 25 went high off of turn 4. That car is really tight right now. 25 or the 45 rather, trying to hunt down the 40. The 45's got a bit of a run down the back straightaway on the 40. As we're 10 laps away from 3/4 through this race. Quadruped, Drifting Strikers, both of them do not have a win in the Fanta Cup Series. Both trying to get their first. Here comes the 24, trying to get around his boss, the 25. And that hole's gonna close quick. The 25 gets right in front of him.
Five. Closing in on the 40.
Yep. He's right there. Trying to steal the lead away.
Could probably get him on a backstretch or next time by.
Yeah, that 45 has been fast today. He wrecked in practice, but he's been really quick.
Isn't Mirror the guys that have wrecked in practice seem to be doing good in the actual race?
That is true. The 25 also wrecked in practice. So did the 90, but he's up in the just outside the top 10. .45 is right there, but he just cannot make the pass on the 40. He's just got to bide his time, not make a mistake, and wait for the right part to move. He's got to run. Oh, he backed off right there. That was weird. Seen that a few times with drivers today.
That was probably not the good thing to do.
Yeah. But now he's got to close that. Now he's got to close back in. Look at the 25. He's closing the gap. Still 0.17, separating the top two. And now looks like that 40 might be starting to pull away a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And now we are 2 laps, or just 1 lap away from a halfway lap. See, the 24 just hounding his boss. The 25 cannot really get a good drive off, and he's been under pressure from the 24 for many laps now. And halfway lap is right now. 24 trying to get to the inside of the 25, almost moved him out of the way. Twenty-four's got to run another run on the 25. Can't quite take it, and the 40 has been pulling away from the 45. As we are now 3/4 into this race. And looks like some guys are coming in, possibly. Yes, they are. This 45 and the 25 come in. 24 stays out.
40 stays out. Jaden was already down pit road.
But now these guys have to worry about if there's a caution or not. But now the 25 and the 45, they're looking to aim for track position. There's the 45 out of pit road. And the 25 is going to follow. Now let's see where everyone else is. Looks like everyone else is now coming out of pit road. And now the 25 and the 45 are exiting. It's only going to be a matter of time to see if this is gonna be the money stop or not. '55 comes in. So it's the 97. Now it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be the 25 and the 45 who are the leaders. They're gonna have a big gap to the 40. There they go around the 40 there. So now the 45 leads with the 25 behind them. That's probably going to be a big gap right there, too. I'm not sure if this is going to be the right call, though. We still have about 45 laps to go.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a 6. Hold on, never mind. Hold up.
It's a what?
It's about a 3-second gap. 2 drifting strikers. And the 25 is closing in on the 45, trying to steal the lead away, but will he have enough time before the last pit cycle? So yeah, 3 seconds to the 40. But I think pitting early was the right call because they're going to pit early with about 15 to go, and that's going to get them the track position that they need. Tire wear won't really matter at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the part where they gamble, but will the gamble work? Now 25 is closed up to the 45, trying to steal the lead. Twenty-five's got to run down the back straightaway. Can he make the move? Looks like he's not going to.
He's gonna
But
stay
he's
behind
right
him.
behind him.
Seems like he might give it a little bit more time before they
Oh,
start going. There he goes.
here he goes. 25 on the inside of the 45. Perfectly timed move. And he's gonna try and take the lead. 45 overdrives it. Trying to hang on, but the 25 is now the race leader.
Looks like we're starting to catch up to lap traffic.
Yep. So will lap traffic play a factor for any of these leaders? I think they might catch Zach on the straightaway. That 40 and the 24, they are closing in.
And here we go. And Zach is gonna let them by.
Yeah, but that really gained the 25 some time there, or the 45.
Looked like the 45 was about to be held up by a 68, but nope.
Yeah, 45 is right there. This might be a great battle, but they can't battle because the 40's on newer tires, and they're not. So they really have a lot to lose here.
Is the 40 falling back or gaining?
He's gaining. But he gained about 2/10 that lap. Same with the 24. Here's the 45 right behind the 25. He's going to back off once again and not make the move. Under 40 laps to go. Coming to 35 laps to go shortly. And the 25 and the 45 are in prime position, but we're going to be coming to lap cars, and also there's going to be a money stop. Looks like that 25 has the faster car, though. But they are both being hunted down by the two behind them.
What about a 93 of Adam Walker?
Yup. 25's got to get by him.
Wasn't able to get there yet.
He is now the 45 trying to stick the middle. He couldn't do it. But he is right there. Now almost 4/10 gained by the 40 there. 45 is peaking low. Can he stick it? I think he can.
He's gonna try. Side by side through 3 and 4. 45.
45 to the
Gonna get
lead.
ahead. Yep, he's gonna clear him. '40 has relegated to less than
Yeah,
less than
2 seconds. But they got the 93 to deal with, so will the 93 try to defend for his boss? He is on fresher tires, remember that. Or maybe it might just be more cornering speed. Looks like he's gonna let the 40 and the 24 go. Which is not what the 25 and the 45 wanted. Josh is peeking underneath strikers here. He's gonna get side by side with them. Quadruped kind of pulling away now. Thunder needs some lap traffic to kind of hold him up. Josh gets by strikers. And it's just buying more time for these two leaders. And this race has almost lasted 2 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
25's trying a higher line than the 45. Looks like the 25 gets better exits than the 45, but I don't know. He may not have enough time to catch him before Josh and strikers get to him. Here he come on a lap car. That's the 14 of Brandon Beal. '25 has closed in a little bit. And we might be coming to the last set of pit stops. Will the 25 pit with a 45 once they come in? Looks like those two, the 25 and the 45, get around Brandon Beal pretty good. But now, when will the money stop happen? They have to pit. They have to pit again. And they've especially got to pit before the two on fresh tires get to them. Because now they're within a second. Let's see when these two in the lead pit. Looks like they're trying to run the lower line, but they haven't pit yet. And here comes the 24 with a big head of steam on the 2 liters. These guys, Thunder and Quadruped, they have to pit now. If they want to jump ahead of the 24 and the 40. Looks like they're not coming in. And that may just allow Josh to get by the 25. Thunder's got to defend hard. Josh is trying to get to the inside. And thinking about this, the 24 might push the 25 up to the 45. This goes on for much longer. But it's going to be inevitable that the 24 passes both of them. It looks like he's kind of struggling with it right now. 25 is right to the back bumper of the 45 now. Josh still struggling to get through traffic. Oh, Thunder goes high. Thunder goes way high. That's going to allow the 24 to get around him. And looks like the 45 has not pitted yet. But looks like some guys are coming on a pit road, so this might signal the last few pit stops. And we're just coming to 20 to go. Looks like, are they all coming in? It looks like they all are. The 45, the 24, and the 25 are in. And the 40 stays out. '25 gets out ahead of the 45, but he's right behind the 24. And the 45, I think, just lost that race there because of one pit stop that made the difference. Now I think for this race, it's going to be the 25 and the 24 battling it out all to the end. There's the lap cars, the 93 and the 14. Well, look at the 90. He's all the way up here. I don't think he's going to make a difference. And now Thunder's got 2 lap cars to deal with. I think Josh is going to have it unless Thunder can pull off some magic here. He gets by Walker, trying to get by Brandon Beal. He does so. So now the positions after cycling out of pit stops: Josh, Thunder, Matthew Hill. And Josh looking for a second win in the season as a part-time car. Think about that for a second. But he might have pressure from his boss, who's trying to hunt him down. Get his first win in what has been such a long time. 25, reeling him in. 0.2 per lap. Trying to drive it as hard as he can to try and get this lead, but Josh has been phenomenal all day long. .25 is closing in on him. Come to 10 laps to go. The caution. Josh trying to win again, but Thunder's also trying to win. Get his first win of the season, and also not only boost his chances at making the chase, but also get in that winless drought that has gone on for so long. $11 or 12 more laps to decide it. Who will come out on top? Will it be the 25 or the 24? Both driving for aligned teams. 24 on Michael Cormidas Racing and the 25 on Almost Rebels Racing. Luke Lambert up on the pit box, calling all the strategies that he's had. And this one has got him all the way up to the front. Now he's got to run the 24. Here he comes down a backstretch. He goes to the inside. Side by side for the race lead. The 25 takes it. 10 laps to go. .25 trying to pull away. I don't think that 24 is going to let him have it easily, though. I don't know if he's going to be fading or not. Back to 1.5 tenths. 24 trying to boost his chances with draft. Will it be effective? The 25 trying to drive it away. Josh is going to be driving full time on Michael Cormidas Racing next season. But if you're behind your boss, what do you do? Seven more laps. .25's just got to hit his marks, and he's got it. That beautiful looking Exalta Chevrolet. Trying to win, trying to end that winless drought and win here at Charlotte. Coming to 5 more laps to go. This time by. And the glory that would be celebrating with this team if the 25 won this race. 5 more laps. The gap staying right about the same. But they're coming up on the 68. Will he play a factor into this lead? Four more laps. 24 looks like he's kind of closed in. Can he get to the bumper? And the 68 right in front of the 25. The 25 has to get around him now. Almost makes contact. 3 more laps to go. He's pulling away. Josh is fading back. He's going to have only two more laps around this racetrack. Out of turn 2, he's just gotta hope that there is no caution. And he's got this race in the bag. Out of turn 4, the 25 is gonna see the white flag.
I can tell that Thunder has been waiting so damn long to break this winless streak. It's gonna be a feel-good moment for him.
And through the last few corners comes the 25 of Thunder. And out of turn 4, that winless streak is over. The 25 is gonna win the Fanta 600. And the 25 is going to come home the winner of the Fanta 600. Can you believe it? Oh my god. What a race. What a race. And the 25 comes out on top.
Dude, the crowd is ecstatic right now. They have been wanting to see Thunder win for a while. Can I stop the stream?
Yep.
Alright.